Scrappers, back with another scrap video. It's been a while. Kind of want to break this thing down. Today we got some sort of home medical equipment, or maybe or just medical equipment. RS Medical Stimulator, RS-4i. I did not look it up. There we go. 4 screws, so it should be pretty easy. Like everything, here's my tools. I shouldn't need too much more than that. Like everything, I pick it up in the trash, and if it's the first time that I pick it up and I know it's not functioning, I always break it down. I want to know what's inside of it. This medical stuff, you never know. There could be some kind of crazy gold board in there. Probably isn't, but I'm going to break it down, and that's why I produce this kind of content, and I put it here on YouTube. So if you come across it, you can kind of see what's inside of it. You can decide if it's worth your time or not. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew these. I'm going to jump cut to that off, and this being taken off. Here we go. All right, we got these screws out. It's 4 real quick screws, small size Phillip. Haven't taken this off yet. This is kind of the unveil. I did notice I kind of wiggled it, and I noticed that this had to be pulled out. So make sure there's nothing crazy in that. Well, I might pop that open actually. Okay, so we're gonna open this up, and as expected, we've got a board and that one that looks like it's got too much on it. So I'm gonna pop this board out and see what this is. I'm gonna lay everything out and we'll kind of see what we got. All right, so before I get all this stuff laid out, the board did have a little board on the back. I'm gonna get those separated. I'm gonna try to pry it off, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna take my snippers, the really little snippers, and I'm gonna cut right down that line, and I'll be able to get it off there pretty quick. All right, this was that little piece of plastic that was in the tab. It was in 2 pieces. I looked and I saw those little holes, so I thought we might find something inside there. I just pulled it apart, and there's one really little chip, and nothing spectacular. All right, we've got this guy laid out, totally broke down, or almost totally. This was the RS Medical RS-4i Stimulator, and a very stimulating breakdown it was. Let's take a look here. So there's our light iron with batteries. We've got a few screws. There's our little power system. I'll smash that, take the transformer out, pull my brass plugs out. Just haven't done that yet. Really small amount of cord. This was with it when I pulled it from the trash. I'm assuming it goes with it, so it's a little extra cord. I don't know, I'm not sure what these are. They appear to maybe be brass. That's what I'm gonna go with. So I'll probably just trim those, throw those in my dirty brass pile, and we'll call that a day. Then we come down to the 3 boards technically. So here was that first one, or that one that was hidden in the little plastic sleeve. We got a really little IC chip there. There's a really little small piece there. Not much to that. This board, the big board, I'm going to call low grade. It's barely, it's low mid-grade to begin with. There's not very much on here, so I'm going to clean it, and that's going to make it low grade. The back has virtually nothing. Virtually nothing on there. We do have some gold pins in here. We got 4 little copper bearing transformers right there. We've got gold pins, where we're at right there. We got gold pins right here, which is nice. We're gonna pull those off. We got some flat packs, a lot of little monolithic ceramic capacitors that we'll pull off. Like right here's one. All those guys. So we'll probably scrape off a good deal of those batteries. So there won't be much left of that board afterwards. It'll just be low grade anyway. And then finally, this part that I wanted to pull off, the reason I wanted to pull it off is because we've got some gold showing on there. We've got gold right there. I've got a few little specks, hopefully you can see. And then the back's got quite a bit too. So wasn't expecting that on this piece, but there it is. So that ends up being a good little piece, good little board in there. And of course I won't touch that, I'll leave it as is. Now I'm gonna pull this plastic off, this glass. That's probably a little bit too much weight on there because I'm probably gonna sell this to somebody like boardsort.com or something like that. and that's probably a little bit too much weight to try to cheat on there. So it's real easy. You can see it's got these little tabs right here, right there, right there. So we twist those, that'll pop right off, and then that'll be clean. And you never know, there may be, we might have gold underneath there even, so I doubt. But anyway, so I'll pop that off. That was it. That was the RS Medical Stimulator. You know, what do you want to do with it? That's up to you. If I see another one, or if I see something like it, will I pick it up again? Yeah, I probably will. Because I mean, it's a small item, but I get a lot of small items when I get most of my stuff out of the garbage, just basically trash picking. So I get what I get. Really appreciate you watching. Appreciate all feedback, likes, comments, subscribes, all that cool stuff. As always, happy scrapping.
Thank you. Thank you very much.